All right, I'll introduce myself. My name's Sam Miller. I'm from Olympia, Washington. I'm 6'6". I'm 360 pounds. I got 2 kids. I've been married for 9 years, and I've been clean and sober for 11 years. Thank you. Thank you.
First time I did it, just walking down a road randomly, and I saw an open mic going on, a comedy open mic, and I went in there and I told a story.
This lady in the back is like, what? Yeah. Yeah, I used to do meth. Like, you think I'm just having stable housing the whole time? Like,
I think it's therapeutic sometimes. I couldn't see myself not trying to make people laugh.
why are you running? I'm like, why aren't you running?
I don't know if it's different for other people with addiction, but like, man, I got so much help, so much beautiful people in the community that like support me and stuff like that, my mom included, you know. I wanted to die for 3 years. The only thing that stopped me from killing myself is that I didn't want to upset her, and that took me to a weird spot too. I know that in general, like the fear that I talk about, like being scared and getting high to get away from that fear, that's really common. I was really scared of my dad. He was a lieutenant colonel. He was an alcoholic, but he scared the piss out of me a lot of the time. After he died, I was scared of everything else. And the first time I got high, it was the first time in my life I remember just being all the way okay and not scared. And that was like a really powerful thing for me.
I never knew the extent of the drug use, the alcohol use. He'd lie. I mean, some of the lies were to protect me, but still, it's the chemicals, the alcohol, the drugs were kind of the most important thing in his life.
At that point, I literally didn't bring a lot of mess to my mom's house. I just couldn't stay with her. But I would go downtown at these bars and I'd try to meet women, find a place to stay, go to a party where it would be like where I could just pass out on the floor or something. And I just started walking and trying to stay warm. And eventually I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sleep here tonight. And I just laid down in the doorway and I fell asleep.
It's all boarded up. It burnt down a long time ago or whatever. But yeah, there was like a doorway or whatever. This dude named the Flower Guy, he put a circle around me with chalk and he wrote "Keep Sam Safe" on it. And then I woke up and I saw that and I fell apart. It just really, because it was already that hard to just know that like, that I kind of gave up, man. I was like, whatever, I'm not doing it. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm not doing it.
It's just like a realization, you know? Oh wow, like, this is how it happens. Like, I'm gonna be homeless. I don't think I could have gotten sober. I think I had to do what I had to do. I regret mainly like what happened with my mom and me, but like I needed to get high.
I was never involved in that tough love approach. You know, just cut off all contact. I just couldn't do that. When he called and asked for help or just called and said, I want to come home, I had heard this again and again and again. And there was a part of me, I think, that really had to hang on to that hope that things for him could be different. You have certainly added some drama and emotional upheaval over the years, but I have no regrets about being a mom. You've added humor, intensity, knowledge, and companionship to my life, and I appreciate that. Love ya, Mom.
I'm a really lucky guy. I'm a really privileged guy in a lot of ways. I had a middle-class mom that could put me up for a while when I decided to get sober. Like, there's a lot of folks that I know that I was on the streets with, and they didn't have that kind of stuff. I got my mom back, and she got her kid back. It's really hard being a dad. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I want them to know that their dad is in recovery, and that there's a reason I'm in recovery, and that there's a reason they need to be really careful with substances with our family history. I want them to know that I love them, and I want them to know that it's okay to be scared. If I can change the trajectory or be a part of changing the trajectory of this family, that's a really big deal.